you are listening to The Wellness Project. I'm your host, Des, and this is episode number 109. I don't know if it's just me, but I simply cannot get over that it is November 17th. I don't know what is going on, but I cannot keep track of the day, the date, the month. I feel so confused. As I look out the window right now, it is snowing. I am not ready for snow. I feel like we completely skipped fall. And most of all, I cannot believe that Thanksgiving is 1 week from today and we are just a few weeks away from Christmas. What is happening? Even though I'm not ready for it, I did want to talk to you today about the holidays because though the holidays are really exciting and such a wonderful time of year filled with love and magic and joy, that's not always the case, right? For a lot of people, the holidays are a really hard time. They're full of loneliness and stress, overwhelm, anxiety, seeing family members you may not particularly get along with, seeing toxic family members. The holidays can be a really difficult time for a lot of people. And though the energy is usually exciting and fun and cheerful, there are a lot of people that are not feeling that way. Because a lot of people feel that way, today I wanted to talk about how you can survive this holiday season unscathed. I think a big part of going into the holiday season is setting realistic expectations. I think we sometimes let our minds get away from us. We have really high or unrealistic expectations, whether it's of the holiday itself or the people we're going to be spending the holiday with. Some people really struggle with perfectionism around the holidays. They want everything to go a certain way. And as we know, that's just not always the case. Things do not go as planned, especially when it comes to seeing family and traveling and having different events. Things go awry. So I want you to focus on really setting realistic expectations for yourself and not letting your mind wander away. Because the holidays can be such a stressful and overwhelming time, make sure that you are including breaks into your day. If you're at a family dinner and you're feeling stressed, things are getting heated, you can feel your blood pressure rising, just simply excuse yourself and say, I have to use the bathroom, or just slip away. You could go for a quick walk outside, you can go and text a friend, or you can just go in the bathroom and wash your face. Whatever the case may be, when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, take a little break for yourself. Navigating family relationships can be really hard when going into the holidays because you may be seeing family members you haven't seen in a long time. You may be seeing family members you don't get along with. So I'm going to say, pick your battles. And if there's an abusive or toxic family member that's going to be in your presence, you have some options. You could either make a plan to go late, leave early, let other supportive family members know that you're going to be having a hard time with this, or simply don't go. Maybe not simply, that is kind of a hard decision, but do what's best for you. You may not want to put yourself in a position where you're going to be struggling and having a hard time by interacting with a family member that gets a rise out of you or has been abusive or toxic to you in the past. Self-care is so important during the holiday season. It's important all the time, but especially during the holidays. It's such a busy and overwhelming time. When it comes to the holiday season, there's a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of obligations. There's a lot of family time. There's a lot of events. Your wants, your desires, your feelings, your needs can easily get swept under the rug. With so many demands and time commitments, it can be really difficult to prioritize yourself and your self-care. Try your best to make your self-care a priority this holiday season. I think it helps to have a plan going into the holidays. Something that's really challenging during the holiday season, especially because it's cold, it's dark, it's dreary, is staying active. Staying active is so good for your physical and mental health. It improves your mood, it improves your mindset, it boosts those endorphins. But a lot of times during the holidays, staying active goes out the door. For me personally, I'd much rather stay on the couch in my cozy PJs, drinking hot chocolate, than going for a walk or doing some push-ups. No, thank you. It can be a huge challenge to stay active during the holidays, but it is important. So even if you could get a little walk in, a little physical activity each day, I think that would be a great improvement. rather than it being January 1st and saying, oh, it's my New Year's resolution, I'm going to work out every day or 4 times a week or whatever the case may be. You don't need to wait until January to get some physical activity in. Oh, so a big one during the holidays, this also ties into self-care, but finances. The holidays can be a really difficult time for your bank account. The holidays are becoming more and more commercialized. Even a month ago, I was already seeing all of these videos on the best gifts to give for the holiday season. The holidays can cause a lot of financial pressure and a lot of financial stress. I know it can be awkward to talk about money, but a lot of people are struggling with finances right now. It may be uncomfortable, but it can be a really important conversation to speak with your loved ones about budgeting and finances when it comes to gifts. Maybe there are people in your life that you exchange gifts with that you don't really need to, like your coworker. Do you really need to exchange with your coworker? I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to you, but set some boundaries around your finances this holiday season. It will help to alleviate that stress. I know going in it may be awkward, but it will help in the long run to alleviate that financial stress. And I think everyone can understand how much everybody is struggling with finances right now. Something else about the holidays is that whether you're excited about the holidays and your schedule is filling up with fun holiday events, or the holidays are a really hard time for you and you're feeling lonely and you're home alone a lot of the time, that can impact your sleep either way. You can be sleeping too much or too little. So I know it can be hard, but try to stick to a regular sleep schedule. Wake up the same time every morning, go to sleep the same time every night. I know that could be a challenge, so try your best. Whatever your situation is for the holiday season, whether you're excited, stressed, overwhelmed, depressed, lonely, anxious, full of dread, whatever the case may be for you, try your best to stay in the present moment. That could be so important no matter how you're feeling, because we tend to focus a lot on the past, a lot on the future. Whatever the case may be, whatever situation you find yourself in, practice staying in the present moment. If you notice that your mind is wandering to the past or the future, gently remind yourself to bring yourself back to where you are now. You can do some grounding exercises. You could listen to some meditations. You can find some on YouTube. There's lots of options out there that could help you to stay grounded and stay in the present moment. I've talked about this a little bit already, but when it comes to the holiday season, when it comes to spending time with family members, it can be so important to set your boundaries and learn to say no. The thing about setting your boundaries and your expectations is that people may push those boundaries. That can be really challenging and very frustrating. People may not want to accept your no as an answer. Going over all of this today, I'm trying to help you prepare for the different challenges that may arise for you this holiday season. No matter what holiday you celebrate, no matter your excitement or dread level, the holidays can be a challenging time for everybody. I'm hopeful that this episode is going to help you survive the holiday season. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what holiday you're celebrating, no matter what your plans, I hope that you have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. I'm not going to have an episode posted next week because I will be traveling to visit family. But feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can message me through Instagram, you can message me on Facebook, or you can email me at info@accordingtodez.com. If you want a concise list on tips that will help you survive the holidays, I am going to link my blogs in the show notes, so definitely go check those out. I will see you in 2 weeks with an amazing guest. Talk to you then.